morning. It's so warm. I do have my fan in. It's so hot, even with that. And I need to do my ironing, because if I didn't do my ironing, I'd be thinking about it all day. And I don't have the wee fella, so I'll just need to do it. But you can keep me company and we'll get through it quick. We'll get through it. Well, let me get the chat and everything up. Ella, good morning. Eva, good morning to you. Ebony, good morning. Lovely Ebony, good morning, good morning. Golfer girl. Oh, it's too warm, golfer girl. Good morning, it's too hot. I'm going to have to put my hair up, I think. I think I'm going to need to put my hair up. It's just too hot. But I need to do it. It needs to get done. I've got to get it done. Is that too small? That's too small. I'll feel a lot better. See, once it is done, I'll feel good that it's done. I'm going to put my hair up though. I'm going to get my hair up. Ay. I done my roots yesterday. So I'm very pink. Very, very pink today. Eva, thank you so much. That is very kind of you. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you very much. Let's get this hair up. Oh. That's just, I'm not even bothered about what it looks like. I just need to get it out my face and neck. Oh, so hot. So hot. There we are. As you see, I've got the fan on. The fan is on. Thank you very much, Ebony. Thank you. It's very bright, isn't it? I hope the grandson's all right with the brightness. Let me get a drink. Look, I've just got it out of the fridge. Look at the, what do you call that, condensation on it. Look, it's boiling. And it's pouring a rain as well, but it's so hot. Green Rose, good morning, my beautiful Green Rose. Oh. Right, that's better. Let's batter in then. Let's batter in. I've done some clothes, so let's get the rest of it done. I've got my bedding to iron. I've changed my bed, stripped my bed down, and the wee fella's bed. Eva, I don't know if have I done that video? I don't know if I've done that. Maybe I'll maybe do that. I can't remember if I've done that before. I've certainly got all my, well, if not, have I got my new ones on it? I've got an album on my Facebook that's got my tattoos in it. But my SpaceX is my most recent, and that used to be the most terrible tattoo ever, from there to there. It was a moment of my weakness, and I had an eBay tattoo gun. And I was flavoured. The tattoo of shame, we like to refer to it as, but that's now been covered up to the tattoo of beauty, so we're all right for that. I'm happy now. If this slides like that, I'm happy about it. Whereas before I wasn't, I was like, cover that up. But I've got a new tattoo to get on Thursday, which I'm excited for, can't wait to get more ink. Of course, I'll be having my sweetie, my sugary sweetie, when I'm just about to get it done, because that poor lady fainted on Saturday. And listen, it doesn't mean you're weak or anything like that if you faint getting a tattoo. That doesn't mean you're weak. It's just your pain threshold. You need to boost it before you get that done. And as a lady, it could be the time of your month and all that. There's a lot of things that can make you faint. Celia, good morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness, Celia, you're off for 2 weeks. How lovely. Oh, hope you have a lovely time, my sweet Celia. It's bloody roasting here, I'll tell you that. But it's, as I say, it's pouring a rain now, but it's still so warm. There's no breeze either. I've got my front door open and everything's just as still as anything. My mum said there we're meant to be getting more storms. I do like a good storm, mind you. I do like a good storm. Oh, here, if these have got, was it on Amazon Prime? I think it was. Amazon Prime, I've got something good for you to watch. I watched it yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. It was good, and it was about, remember the wee boys from, was it Thailand, that had been into the cave? They were wee boys and they were in a football club and they went into the cave and the monsoon happened early. And Mandy's trying to talk to me, but they went into the cave and it started to monsoon and the cave filled up with water, remember? And the wee boys got trapped and they were in there for over a fortnight. And the divers had to go in, expert divers and all the rest of it. And one Navy SEAL guy, Thai Navy SEAL guy died. Remember all that? Well, it's Ron Howard, who I love because he directed Apollo 13. It's a Ron Howard film and it's on Amazon Prime. And it's just, I mean, we know the ending, but it just shows you the work that was involved, the parents, the poor parents, what they were like, and it was just really, really good. Mandy's trying to, I don't know what's happening, but Mandy's trying to tell me stuff. She'll realise I'm not responding and she'll come on here. She's telling me what the wee fella had for his breakfast. As good as eating stuff, I love his face. See when you give him new food, he's like that. Sometimes he spits it out like, Granny, what are you giving me? He was giving, I sent Amanda a picture yesterday. I was feeding him, and before I said, he was side-eyeing me like that. Side-eyeing his granny. And I sent it to Amanda, I mean, you know what he's saying? You tread carefully, Granny. You tread carefully. Oh, I think I know what's happened with the veggie sticks. Oh, was it Finland? Yeah, Celia, can you remember that? Yeah, and there was a guy for England, a couple of guys for England, I think Coventry, because Coventry was where some of my family members come from, it's Coventry and Bristol. And they went there, and it was like the whole world just trying to, Elon Musk was involved, but he was planning drilling into the mountain. But that would have been, that's not in film, but that would have been even more dangerous. Maybe the mountain would have, cave would have gave in and all that. So it was trying to figure out how to get these wee boys out alive. So listen, it's a good watch, and as I say, it's a Ron Howard film. So I love Ron Howard. As I say, he done Apollo 13, and by God, what a great job he did. That's one of my favourite movies. Of course, it is Apollo 13. Oh, poor Bill Paxton. Oh, I loved Bill Paxton. He played Fred Hayes. He played Fred Hayes in Apollo 13. Now, Fred Hayes, when he was up in Apollo 13, he had a temperature of over 100. The man was ill. They were worried about was he going to survive. He was so ill. And they managed to get the guys down. See what happens when the world pulls together. Like the wee boys in the cave in like Apollo 13. Instead of the countries want to rip each other apart and take bits of land and... Oh, see, when I become Queen of the World, all that's going to stop. We're going to stop all that shenanigan and start loving each other. Love thy neighbour and all of that good stuff. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be having any of this. Yes, Martingo Pink, good morning to you. Oh, that's still a brilliant... That is a fantastic video you've done. I'm going to watch that video over and over. ASMR Tingle Pink. You've went into my brain and plucked out one of my fantasies and made an ASMR video. With me and Elon. ASMR Tingle Pink, I was like that, watching it. While we were in the club dancing. Is that him now, ASMR Tingle Pink? No, I know yet. It's just jam. That's like, I was dancing, I was like, ding, 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 ding. You've got the music and all that going. I'm going, oh, aye. Where's the flavouring? It was great fun. Oh, I had a smile for the minute I put it on. I had a smile. I even showed my wee mum it. I said, Mum, wait to see this, and showed her it. I says, I told you. One day me and Elon would be in a nightclub together, and look, hey presto, there we are. So that's a good movie. That's on Amazon Prime. Do you know something I've always wondered, and I hope, see the wee boys that were in the cave, I hope they got money. I hope somebody gave them money, the government, or I hope them and their families have got a bit more cash now. You think maybe they would? They'd be able to do like interviews and book deals and stuff like that, I suppose. Maybe they get money for this film. I hope they did. You know, I really hope that they got something out of it, the wee boys. Because by God, they were amazing. They were so brave, so brave. Where will I put this on? I'll put it on this one. Well, I had fun watching it at the ASMR Tingle Pink. Thank you so much, right? I'm going to need to fold this, I think. I think that's the best way to do this skirt. Right. Oh. Oh. That's the NASA worm. That's the NASA worm there. There you know. The meatball is the other one. The meatball is... Where's the meatball? There it is. That's my meatball. That's the NASA meatball. And that's the worm. So, there you know. Celia, I would love to. It's just, I'm so busy now with the grandson and stuff like that. And the price of petrol's terrible. But I'm going to be taking the wee fella to, know how the place that had the one duck? I'm going to take him up there. I've got him for a few days actually soon. So I'm going to take him up there. Hopefully there's more animals. So I'll be able to do a bit of live stream. I just won't get my grandson in the view. I just won't get him in the view, but we can certainly go about and see if there's any more animals. Remember Sophie? I couldn't believe that. Remember we had went up and there was like 2 ducks or something, remember? And we came home and it was like a day later and Sophie went, oh, the car park was absolutely full. And I was going, the car park was full of 2 ducks. And she went, no, there's lots of animals. And I was going, what? There's lots of animals now. I was like, my God, they must have watched me leaving the place and thought, that's it, lads, get the animals in. Linda's left, get the animals. Bring the camels, all that kind of stuff. Remember that? And then I had went up and there was still just the 2 ducks. Well, we'll go and see if there's only 2 ducks. At least I can show my duck. I can show my duck or 2. I can have a look at the duck. That was hilarious though. I was because you're joking. Animals? Aye, Mum. Aye, you couldn't get a car parking space. There was so many people up. I thought that they've watched me leave the bloody place and just or the trucks have just come in. It's been like one of the convoys that used to take animals to the circus. As soon as I left the place. Yeah, my Mary Queen of Scots hideout. See, when he's a wee bit older, I'm going to be able to go down there with him as well and show him that. And the burn that was yonder burn that she would go down and wash her face in the morning while hiding out and stuff. But there used to be lots of people down that. Do you know, see that wee area, if you had a metal detector? My wee pal Rosie that stays in Santa Rosa, she likes to do metal detecting and stuff like that. See if you went down there, you might find something quite cool. See, Gopher Girl, weekends are flavouring day. Weekends on a Saturday, I'm up at like 2-3 in the morning on a Saturday, going for my shower and getting ready for my makeup video. And then doing my makeup video and editing, and sometimes I take Mandy down to the shops and stuff like that for some shopping. So there's my Heather Marshall. Oh, how's the babies? So my weekends are full. How's the baby? Oh, I love looking at the picture of the babies. Aren't the babies getting big? Aren't the babies getting big now? Can't believe it. They're right cheeky wee faces though, aren't they? They've got right cheeky wee faces. If you didn't know, Heather and Marshall have got 3 beautiful little kittens. Absolutely gorgeous. Cheeky kittens, I may add. That's what you like, don't you? You like a cheeky kitten. You like cheeky cats. See, I'm a cat person and a dog person. I love cats and dogs. Oh, they're getting... Oh, I know they're spoiled. Oh my God, they're spoiled all right. They've got the best mummies, you see. That's what it is. They've got the best mummies. That's why they're spoiled. You can't help it though, can you? You can't help but spoil them. They need it. Mr. Mike and Poppy are also very spoiled. I know. This is their house. I just stay in their house. I stay in the dog's house. In fact, I sleep in Poppy's bed. My bed's actually Poppy's bed. You know what I mean? She looks at me as if, what are you doing in my bed? That's right, okay, can I borrow your bed, Poppy? Right, fine. What would we do without our wee pets? Oh, I would love to give them a wee cuddle. They're so cute. Oh, their wee faces. Do you know what, Heather, if I'm thinking it's Heather, I'm watching my brother's cat. I think it's next week I'm watching his cat. So I'll get some cat, a kitty I love. So I will Flashy, her name is. These have probably seen pictures of Flashy. So I'm watching her next week. I don't bring her down here, by God, that would be a disaster. Because Mr. Mike and Poppy just don't like cats. It's just Jack Russells. They don't like anything actually apart from us, the Jack Russells. They're funny that way. They've got wee man syndrome, I call it. Wee man syndrome. Big dogs go by the window. Big Rottweilers, I may add, go by the window and stuff, and Mr. Mike and Poppy are in here like, as if they would have a chance, you know what I mean? I love the two of you too. These are awesome. These are my favourite ladies in Vegas. Thank you for coming in and let me see your wee faces this morning. I always love that. There's my Sky. Good morning, my Sky. Good morning, good morning. How are you? I hope my M comes in. I was in M's chat yesterday, Sky. M had a wee... she had a chat fired up yesterday. And I managed to get in for a wee bit of time. It was nice seeing M on a panel. Oh, it's too hot. Dear me. And I've look, this is like an everlasting basket of clothes. It's not went down any. How's my Sky? How is my Sky? Oof. Yeah, I got banned for ladies' chat. There you are. I got banned for somebody's chat. I'm not even going to tell your name because I'm not even going to, if he's going to our channel or anything like that. But I got banned for somebody's chat, and I wasn't even been that. I thought I was just asking a question. I'll tell you what happened, right? There was a video going about, right, and there's this lady and her man. And they've got a dog, right? And the dog doesn't get out much, and you can see the dog, you know, urinates and defecates on the floor and stuff like that. You know, it's no dog's fault if that happens. The dog's not get out to do his business. So, right, that's one thing, right? Okay. But the other day, a video surfaced of I don't know what the dog was doing, digging or something. Dogs dig, you know what I mean? Dogs dig. And the man slapped the dog a couple of times. And I don't like that. So I went into the chat and said, why did your husband slap the dog? That was that. I was banned immediately. I was not allowed to say that, Blueberry. F you. Look, I wanted to know what situation would merit the dog getting slapped. Was it just me? Was I being rude? I hope I didn't mean to be rude. I was genuinely curious to why the dog was getting slapped. But anyway, I wasn't allowed to say that, obviously, and I've been removed. Remove her for the chat. I've never said anything bad, but there you are. Okay. So that's that. But I think also, I think the lady, is, they're the same with their cats. This is it, ASMR Tingle Pink. There was a wee kitty and it had some kind of gash or something to do with its eye, right? Its eye was closed over and it was like bad. And no vet was to be seen. You seen me with Mr. Mikey's eye. I was a nerve. I broke down. I was thinking, if I've got to go and hook out in the street for, money to pay for my animal. So, and took him to the vet. That's what you do when when you have animals. So, and as I say, the dog doesn't get out much because it just, in the background, your videos, you see the thing just crouching down and doing its business. And listen, that's not the dog's fault. So dogs shouldn't be chastised for that, if that's what's happening. They should be toilet trained for one. If they are toilet trained and they do that, it's an accident. They wouldn't mean to do it. See, if Mr. Mike or Poppy had an accident, I would clean it up, right? I would clean it up. I probably wouldn't say anything because I don't want them to feel bad. That's the way I am. And I would know that they would have been hanging on for their lasts, or they've got an upset stomach, something like that. So I thought it was a perfectly okay question, just to say, what did your man hit the dog for? And that was it. I was like, you're out here. How dare you ask that question, lady? So that's me, I'm banned. Listen, am I getting to be a bit of a badass? There's a few channels now I've been removed from. Just for asking. Oh, I hate that ASMR Tingle Pink. No, see, Mr. Mike and Poppy have their moments. We call it a skirmish. And you'll usually be food involved, right? And I shout at them like that and I separate them, but they know they go away like that. My shout, see, when I shout at them, they're like that. They know that it's like them getting chastised. I don't need to beat my dogs. Not that he slapped the dog a few times, right? I wouldn't actually say he beat the dog. But I just wanted to know why you done that. What did the dog do to deserve that? Maybe, I don't like to be a rude person, but I was just genuinely wanting to know why. And it was like a few swipes at the bloody thing. A few and between, see, this is it, things add up, right? That in itself. But between that and the dog not being able to, and everybody says the things get fleas as well. Because it scratches itself the whole time, right? Now, come on, there's flea medication, flea collars, and that you can get them in the Asda or Walmart. You can get flea. See, my voice golfer girl, right? See, a strong voice. The dogs know that's a bad thing. You don't, if you've got a strong voice like that. Right, who's done it? I just need to do that, and the two of them are like that, running away. They just don't. It's the voice, it's the authority, and the voice that you do with dogs. But I wouldn't be lashing into my dog. Look, look, especially on camera. It's like this is it. This is what I don't get. I mean, I don't, and on camera too, as if it's just a normal thing. I don't know. As I say, I stay in Scotland. Maybe we do stuff differently here. But my God, and it's a lovely wee dog too. It's a lovely wee bloody dog. Oh, Green Rose, you give out wonderful advice. I know, if they're doing that on camera, what the hell? As I say, it's not the first time that this particular person's been on a live stream and in the background you see the thing just taking a poo. And you're like, and my heart sinks because I'm thinking, I hope they don't get that dog into trouble for that. Because the dogs, and see before it does the poo, you can see the dog kind of running about. Mr. Makey and Poppy have got the look on them. I think the dog needs out. So I don't think some people should have animals. I don't. If they can't treat, look after the animal, and the fleas, as I say, fleas is a dead easy thing to get rid of. You've got the flea collars. You can get flea collars. You get the first response or something. It's the drops that you put in the back of the back. We used to get that for Big Harvey all the time because Big Harvey liked to go into the long grass, and it was for fleas and ticks. And Big Harvey had, that was my big Dalmatian I had before. He used to get ticks quite a lot. And a way as well to remove a tick, I don't know if you know this, but this is a way to remove a tick from your animal. Don't just pull the tick, because see, if you do, the head can come off inside your dog and you're left with the tick's body and the head's still in there. What you do is you get alcohol, like vodka, like pure alcohol, and pour it over it. It kills the tick, and then you can pull the tick out. So there you go. That's how you get rid of the ticks without the head snapping off. Oh, it's disgusting, isn't it? But that's how you do it. Yeah, my Skye deserves a prince. That's a prince. No one less than a prince, Skye. That's what you need. You need to be the Queen of La France. Yeah, I know. See, my animals have got the face on them as if they need a poo. And this particular wee dog, see, before it done the toilet, you could see it was like running up and down like that. And I was thinking, watching it, that dog needs a toilet. It's not even my dog. And I was like, that dog needs to go to the toilet. And sure enough, well, anyway, M's been removed for that person's chat as well. So I was going to say, me and you're in the same club now. I'm also been banned for asking, but I wanted to know why you hit the... Look, there is some cases, see if a dog's attacking, right, someone, a child or something like that, by God, it's going to get physical, right? That's different. See if it just was digging or pooing or something like that. I don't understand. Ah, see, I've never heard of that, golfer girl. We've got the stuff that you squirt on the back of their necks, and you've also got like flea collars that you can put on them. Flea and tick. You found your prince. Going to find me one now, Skye. Going to find me a prince or princess. I'm not picky that way. See, that's amazing if you've given them something that they can just have, and then if they won't even bite them. But this dog in question that I'm talking about, scratch. No, immediately I'm thinking fleas, if not fleas, some kind of skin irritation that also would need to see a vet about. You need to see a vet. I hate going to vets because I think they're money grabbing, right? I do. They're after every penny they can possibly milk out you because they know that you love your animals. But there is, sometimes you just need to take your dog or cat or whatever to the bloody vets. Nanians like doing it. Mr. Mikey they hate going to the vet. As I say, Mr. Mikey, if Mr. Mikey sees another dog, right, he'll go crazy for it. Bark. See, when they're in the vet and there's other dogs, they sit like that. They can sense it. I think they can sense death. I think they know. They can sense that wee doggies have been put to sleep there. The smell of the place. My God, see, as soon as I smell a dentist, that's me. I'm like that. I'm like that with the dentist smell or hospital smells, for that matter. We doggies are the same. They can sense these things. But it's horrible. I hate seeing that. I hate seeing it. And there was an excuse like, this is how we've always raised dogs. Well, do you know, I think it's maybe a bit time that you tried to raise them a bit differently. Back in the day, people were very racist, do you know what I mean? But we've all learned that you don't do that kind of thing. You know, you learn by the mistakes of the past. Don't hit your animals. Don't hit them, for God's sake. Tiny babies. Oh, right. Ooh, an Englishman scout. Ah, right. So they just jump off with the collars. I've never really been. We've never really been bothered. Touch wood. With fleas and stuff like that, but by God, I see if I found one, everything would be getting boiled, washed. The dogs would be getting the flea shampoo and the whole whack. They'd be getting everything. Flea collar, squatty stuff on the back of the neck, and the medicine that the vet gives you for. We must have that. If that's a thing, we must have that as well. I've just never seen it. But there you are, I got barred. I'm a bad girl. Green Rose, see, I'm like that as well. I doesn't bother me what nationality, colour, or anything that they are. See if they're nice to you. That's the only thing that I'm wanting. Someone that's a nice person that can sit and talk. Not somebody that instantly will want me to send you a D-pic. No, please don't. Please refrain from the D-pics. I really don't want to see. Do you want to see what's in my hand? No, I don't. Unless it's a picture of Johnny Depp or Aquaman, then no, thank you. Or Elon Musk, for that matter. Then I really don't want to see what's in your hand. Oh, I mean, you do get them. I mean, I think, see, because I do videos that I'm whispering and up close and personal and stuff like that, I don't know. They think that there was one guy that was a maniac that thought that I was making secret signs in my ASMR videos, secret signs, only for him. He got blocked. See, that's a blocking thing there. That is blocking material right there. He got blocked. I wasn't even going to entertain that shenanigan. But saying that, I mean, he might have moved on to someone else. That's what you worry about. You worry about if they've just moved on to someone else that's maybe not as strong as you. So, I don't know what I'm going to watch after I do this. After I do this, I'm going to actually change my bed, because I've got my bed in here I'm going to iron. I've already done the wee fella's bed. And then I'm going to watch some. If it's thunder and lightning, I'll be sitting outside under my wee ledge watching the thunder and lightning. But it's just raining now, but there's no breeze whatsoever. It's as if there's no air. Ah, yeah, kissing frogs. See, I've done that. I've done a fair bit of frog kissing my time. Yes, Green Rose, we'll find someone. We'll be on here this time next year. This time next year, we'll be all loved up, right, with someone. It's my prediction. I should get my crystal ball out. Saying that, the crystal ball is away with all the other snow globes. Until the grandson's 18. Top of that, my son is going to be 21 in October. 21. Can't believe it. I think life's punking me. 21? How can he be 21 and I'm only 25? How can he be 21 and I'm only 25 years old? That's weird. Ugh. See, some people take me way too seriously. Who does she think she is, saying she looks 25? Lady, you look 65. You know, I'll get the comments, but I'll just scroll on by. Thank you, my Sky. Thank you. We do deserve some kind of thing. Well, I just want somebody that's not an a-hole. Do you know what I mean? I want somebody that I'm not looking at and thinking, I wish they would get home now. See, if I find somebody that I'm looking at them and thinking, is it no time for your bus? I'll be good. But I think that's one of the things that, because I've lived myself for so long on my own, that I've kind of get used to my own wee routines and stuff like that, and it's difficult. It's difficult now to have someone that's that you would like here full time. Because I'm like, right, how long's that? You've been here, pal? 12 hours. I think that's your whack. Yes, Greenrose, it does. It takes two to make a relationship. Did you, Amy? Been there as well. Been there in hell. See, that's it. Sometimes I'm not just going to say guys. Some people don't like you having an opinion. You know what I'm saying? But listen, don't compromise. Like that Madonna song, don't go for second best, baby. Put your love to the test. You know you've got to. Don't go for second best. Go for. I'm still aiming for Elon. That's where I'm going. I've sent him the picture of SpaceX on my head. So I have. I've not no reply. I'll need to do it again because the swelling's going down, so it's looking better and better every day. My own brother had said to me yesterday, oh, I thought that was a bit of dirt or something in your head, right? I think he was kidding me on. And I went, what? I says, that's a SpaceX sign. He says, what's SpaceX? I thought, right, who are you? What did you do with my brother? You're an alien, aren't you? Where's my brother? You don't know where SpaceX is? I was joking. I was like the tattoo guy, what's this NASA meatball? I was like, you don't know what the NASA... I thought everybody knew that. Jenny, lovely Jenny, good morning, sweet Jenny, good morning. Yeah, see, I just... what? Me and my mum were talking about something like that. Like, some people are really passionate. We were talking about the cave diving. That's what, because we were watching that film about the wee boys that get stuck in the cave. And I said, I don't understand it. See, the cave diving. Marta, good morning to you in beautiful Germany. Good morning. Like, cave diving, I don't understand that, right? It's people getting a thrill. And they're going through wee tiny spots like that underwater in these caves, and I don't understand the thrill of that, right? But some people love it. Some people absolutely love that. Whereas for me, dressing up as an astronaut and going out into space, I would have loved that. See, in my youth, I would have jumped on that immediately. I'm too old now though, but I would have loved that. Whereas people, like my mum said, I would never want to go out into space. I said, but how? What? I would love that. It'd be like a religious feeling. So it would be, because a lot of astronauts say that see when you're out in space and you're looking down on the Earth and there's no borders, there's nothing like that. It's just the one planet, the one house we all live in. We all live in the same house, and you're looking down that and you see that very, very thin blue line that goes round the Earth. And that's the only thing that's protecting us, is that wee tiny thin line. It's the most amazing feeling, religious experience feeling of, you know, this is our planet. And then a lot of people, once they see that, they realise we need to look after our house more. We need to look after it. Problem is, there's too many people that are money hungry. This is the only thing. They should go and take one of these experiences. Go out into space for a while. Yeah, look, I'm not looking for anybody that's perfect either, but just somebody that's all right that I like as well. I don't know if it's harder at my age, you know, finding someone. It's not as if there's a shortage, right? It's not as if I can't find. Well, if I wanted a date this weekend, I'd be able to get a date this weekend. But I'm really not wanting a booty call. That's not what I'm after. I'm after something a bit more substantial than a booty call. I could get it though if I wanted it, but I don't. Do you know, like a gentleman, like, see, I've always said that, remember men used to have but then again, women are the same. I'm not even singling out men right here, but remember in the olden days, like in the 40s and 50s and stuff, and they used to wear like the three-piece suit with the wee handkerchief and all the rest of it, and I think I should have been born in that time zone. I loved that, and the ladies were all wearing the lovely suits, and their hair was always done, and oh yeah, I would have loved. But see nowadays, the women are in their pyjamas collecting their kids for school, and the men are going about with their trousers down to their knees and their pants out. I don't find that attractive. Maybe, see, it's my age. Maybe some girls think, oh, do you know what? Oh, aye. Well, his pants, you could see all his pants. His trousers were down at his ankles, so they were absolutely beautiful. Fashion, trendsetter. I don't get it. I'm like, pull your trousers up there, pal. You're going to trip over yourself, you know. No, back in my day, you weren't allowed in nightclubs if you had the wrong shoes on. Hey, see if you had kind of training shoes, you weren't allowed in nightclubs. No, I'm not getting in. Training shoes? We kidding? Can we even change? You weren't allowed into the nightclubs if you had training shoes on. And nowadays they're just walking about with their ass hanging out and they're getting in. Let's get on. But listen, I have been to the petrol station and stuff with my pyjamas on, so there you are. Oh yeah, vintage. See, that's it, Sky. Your jewellery collection is wonderful because I love all of that. I love all of that. Like, there's a picture I've got of my wee granny, and do you know, see, when I dream about her, that's the way she is. Young like that. She's young and she's got like a like a army dress thing on, and her hair's all beautiful, like curly round like that, and she had dark hair and she had the bright red lips, and oh, that beautiful. I love that style, the old like war uniform, beautiful. Yes, me too. See, that's it. That's just, look. That's him just passing the blame there, Greenos. That's nothing to do with you. That's not your fault whatsoever. See, if somebody's going to be an a-hole on the road, then they've not had their mind on the road. See, when you're driving, you've got a. Do you know what it's like? It's like a gun. A car is like a gun. It's a dangerous weapon. You can kill someone. So when I'm driving, I'm having my full. That's how, see, when I've got yous out in the car, I don't look at the phone at all. I sit and talk, but I don't look at anything that's happening in my chat or nothing like that, because my eyes are on the road the whole time. And it's not even because of me, it's because there's a-holes on the road that you've got to watch out for other folk. People pull out, and it's always like Fridays. See here, I don't know if it's the same everywhere in the world, but Thursdays, Fridays, Thursday night and Friday night are the worst. Saturdays kind of as well for drivers, because they're too busy thinking about their wine. They're too busy thinking about their wine that. Look, I've got my wine, Sky. Look up there. There's my bottle up there of La Famous La Bocface. I don't know where I'm cracking that bad boy. You see the pile of towels I've got there, by the way? Look at that. I know, I was really needing to get on top of this washing and ironing. Oh, I feel better once it's all done. I've got half a basket left. Oh. Yes, this is one thing that you've got to do is try and forget it, put it in the past. I've had to do that. With someone. Just put them in the past where they probably should be, and move on with my life, enjoy myself and things I like to do, etc., etc. So it's hard, but you will get. I mean, we do get there. Everybody gets there eventually. And now look at me, I've got my sights on Elon, so I'm going to go now. Pester SpaceX. Yeah, I'm going to go. I don't know if I'm going to watch something good. But listen, if you are looking for something to watch today, you've got Amazon Prime. The 13 Lives it's called, and it's on Amazon Prime, about the wee boys in the cave. It's you feel as if you're almost going to cry, but it's a good cry that you're needing. So I don't know what I'm going to. I'll probably end up with some kind of serial killer documentary as usual. I like to think I'm a detective. Oh, the Luminol's going to light that place up like a Christmas tree. But that's the kind of stuff I do. So anyway, guys, I love you all very much. I should be back tomorrow, I think. And then after that, it's going to be tattoo day. So I'll be on later on Thursday to show you my new dino tattoo. And then I'll be in the club. But now I'm not in the dino club. I'm not in the dino club yet. But I will be on Thursday. On Thursday, my girls will love me again. My grandson. Because I'll have my dinos. Right, I love you all very much. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Mwah.